welcome back. I am so excited that you decided to join us today for our video. Today is Thursday, which means that today at 1:15 we have our Zoom call. And I'm really excited about our Zoom call. I'm not going to give you any hints. If you saw yesterday's video, I gave you a couple hints. But today, no hints. Just join us for our Zoom call at 1:15. If you would like a hint, you can go back in yesterday's video and watch it, and maybe you can figure out what we're doing today, but I promise it'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully you will laugh a lot. That's my goal. So today for morning meeting, we are going to talk about little things, and something that I love about noticing the little things is that little things are all around us. Little things happen to us every single day. We do little things every single day. Not every day will be a big gigantic thing, right? Not every day is your birthday. That's a big gigantic thing that we love. Not every day will be the first day of school. That's another really big thing. But every single day, a little thing happens. So I want to know for morning meeting today, what are some little things in your life that make you happy, that bring you peace maybe, that make you laugh, little things like that, little things that you like to do with your family, because the little things, I'm gonna give you a secret, the little things are just as important as the big things. So what I like to do when I am thinking about the little things in my life, I do my 5 senses, and we talk about our 5 senses we talked about it in kindergarten, and we talk about it in 1st grade. So that your senses are you see, you hear, you taste, you smell, and you feel. Those are your 5 senses. That's how you, I guess, come across the world around you. That's how you experience things, are with your 5 senses. So it's really cool to think about the little things that happen to you with your 5 senses. So I will give you an example. So something that brings me a lot of joy that I see are, I'll go get them. This is actually going to be 2 in 1. But I got these flowers from my grandpa's garden, and I can see them, and they bring me a lot of joy and happiness because look how pretty they are, and they're bright pink, and I like them a lot, but also they smell so good. So that is seeing and it's smelling. So that is one example of something little that brings me a lot of joy. Let's see, taste. Ooh, I made brownies yesterday, and so tasting them and smelling the brownies. Have you ever smelled brownies? Man, it's almost as good as tasting them for yourself. Tasting the brownies brought me so much joy, so I have seeing the roses, smelling the roses, tasting the brownies. What about here? Let's see, what do I love to hear? Oh, it's raining today. Is it raining where you are? I love to hear the rain hit my window. Makes me so happy. All right, that's here. And then, what's the 5th one? Oh, feel. I would say something little that brings me a lot of joy that I feel are my puppy dog's ears. They're very velvety and smooth, and whenever I feel them, they just make me so happy. So those are my 5 senses, 5 things, I guess 4 things because we counted the roses as 2 of them, but 5 things that bring me a lot of joy. So I want to hear your 5 senses and the 5 things that you experience with your 5 senses that bring you joy. So you can do a comment down below, you can send it to me on Remind. Lots of our friends are sending me pictures through Remind and text messages, and I just love getting those. It's my favorite part of my day is hearing from you guys. So today for our read aloud, we have read this book in our class, and you guys, including me, we all, we loved this book. It was such a fun book to read. It brought me a lot of joy listening to you guys laugh, and so I thought, since it's a class favorite, we would read it again. And it is by one of our favorite authors, Well, the author is Melinda Long, and the illustrator is David Shannon, and it is How I Became a Pirate. It is an AR book, so you can take an AR test on it, and it is called How I Became a Pirate. So it's important to read things more than once sometimes, just so that we can learn new things that we haven't learned before, and remember things better. All right. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." What do you think he's feeling? I think he's a little shocked. He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat, then yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We be needin' a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Hey, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate. There he is. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off!" we all shouted, and then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies! Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat!" "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew up their carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. We fought over who would get the ball, but it didn't matter anyways, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking!" the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. Oh man, how do you think he's feeling in that photo? Maybe sad and missing home. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me that it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Oh, I think he's scared in that photo. Or a picture, that photo. Just then, flash, crash, crack! Lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. It says Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. So they buried the treasure chest in his backyard. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today. Oh, and there he is, waving goodbye to the pirate ship. Today, I have soccer practice. And that is the end. I hope you enjoyed our book. I look forward to seeing you this afternoon on our Zoom call. All right, bye, boys and girls. I'll see you later.